We all know that video is the key to strong growth, organic traffic, visibility, and leadership in your business, your mission, your art, or your message. And yet, we all shy away from visibility for so many reasons. But I am here today to make video easy because guess what? Video can be easy. Hi, I'm Tiffany Lee, and welcome to Think Big. Today, we are talking about being comfortable on camera, getting visible, and making it easy. Now, I don't have to quote you the numbers on video. You know it's a good idea. The only reason you're not doing it is because it can be so highly uncomfortable, can it? And you think to yourself, oh, well, look at Tiffany. She's on camera. She doesn't have any problems. Oh, no. I could detail 20, 30 years of uncomfortableness on camera, but I'm not going to bore you with those details. I'm going to get to the solutions. One of the biggest problems with video is that a lot of people come from the last century. We're in the mindset of Hollywood. We're in that starlet era in our heads. We're in makeup, we're in costume, we have lights, we have directors, we have a script, we're in character, reading someone else's words. Only now we have entered into a new era where it's about us. We're all unique, we're all real, and we're speaking as ourselves on camera. I've been on national television. Easy peasy, no problem. I was playing a character. But as myself on video, it's highly distracting. What do I say? How do I say it? Why do I look like that? Why do I sound like that? What should I say? Who do I want to be? There's 8 million questions that stop us from moving forward. There's all the setup, the camera, the lights, the microphone, the script, the costumes, the makeup. It's too much to think about. Add in the silence from the audience when we've just started a video campaign and nobody knows what we're doing and they're kind of gathering around and nobody's liking and nobody's showing up in the big numbers. And you get on camera and you hem and you haw and there's a million ums, right? It's very painful. And all this emotional baggage that we're experiencing around video on top of one of the more complicated mediums to speak through. Video is time-based. It takes the time it takes to record it, and it takes 3 times that to edit the video. At least it used to. Again, we're approaching video from a last century mentality when the new century has so many options that will make video easier. And I'm here to give them to you. Are you ready? Last century was good, wasn't it? We had Hollywood, we had television. It was a one-way communication. We sat in the audience while the powers that be broadcasted whatever message they wanted to broadcast to us through Hollywood movies, through television, and through advertisements, through billboards. It's all a one-way conversation, and we, the good little consumers, go and live in their channels that they've graciously allotted us. But it is now the Wild West of media. It's new media. Our media today is a two-way conversation, isn't it? And actually it was always like this. When the radio signal was invented, it had the ability for a two-way conversation. They only cut off the audience's conversation. And I guess we live in that bubble for 100 years and it gets a little boring. But now our communication is two-way. People can talk back. Now real life is way more exciting, isn't it? And this is a two-way conversation. But there's still a lot of old last century audience habits that are going on that lead to the silence. Silence isn't necessarily a bad thing. When you start an idea and you're just putting it out on YouTube and you don't have a big audience, people are gathering around with the proverbial popcorn, watching to see what you're doing. They're not instant fans yet. They're just gathering around like at the circus to see, is this worth watching? That is the same thing as when you're on stage and the silence comes over the audience as you enter the stage. For a performer, it can be an exciting moment if we can turn that nervousness into excitement. And we'll talk more about dealing with the emotional side of our nerves towards the end of the video. But first, I want to attack the tech. The style of new media has changed dramatically from last century too. We're talking straight to the camera. The jump cut, as it's called, used to send film philosophers and theoreticians running for the hills. Now it's de rigueur and in vogue to use the jump cut, which is cutting out extraneous visual or audio to save the audience some time. With the addition of the two-way conversation, we have so many more people in the conversation, don't we? People are inundated from all ends with content. So making the content and every second of it count as useful is what's important to us. We are in the era of edutainment. It's education and entertainment. It's reality, and we want to make it bigger and better every day in every way. And I'm all for that. Now, I hear you're saying, oh, it's too expensive to do video. You have to get a fancy camera and fancy lights and whatnot, the fancy microphone. Let me tell you something. That is completely false. The camera that you carry around in your hand, your phone, is more cutting edge, technologically advanced than the camera that you grew up with. It's a better camera. Besides which, the mediums that we all work on online only have the capacity to show so much resolution. And your phone, your smartphone can do that. You can literally use sunlight and your phone with an exciting message to spread and change the world with it, especially change your world. Now, of course, there are options for better and better picture quality, sound quality, and I can go over a couple of those. If you want to go better than your smartphone, you certainly can. The next step up would be something like a webcam hooked up to your laptop or desktop computer. You can go above that to a DSLR or a camera designed for capturing YouTube videos. With lights, it can be as simple as sunlight. Or you can step up to a ring light. I've literally bought one for $20. I think the one I like to use right now that's extremely portable and wireless is $12, $15, and go up to expensive photography lighting systems, which even start at $300. All of the technology has a gradation that you can step up as you get more and more into your video production. For microphones, start with the microphone on your phone. If that's all you've got, that's what you go with. You can add to that with a set of earbuds or headphones, and they will be perfectly good for capturing the sound as cleanly as possible. A step up from that is going to be a podcast microphone. I'm using the Yeti Blue. Then the options go up from there. I would urge you to go with what you have at first, because the truth is that your message is the most important part of your video. Your mission, your message, your art, what you have to teach, what you're selling that will change the world, that is the most important part of your video. And use the opportunity of a slower, smaller audience to test some of the ideas that you have. Because the truth is that while these ideas are in your head, it's just fantasy. It's theoretical. It's actually not even an idea until you've started and you put it out there. And I'm speaking from experience. I have so much video experience, but I let the technicalities stop me from getting my message out. I can't refine my message until I get it out there and I get a response back from the audience. What do you want to hear? What do you need to talk about? Because in the end, video is about communicating to another. And now more than ever, it's a two-way conversation. We are talking to someone like I am talking to you. And you can talk back to me in the comments. It's brilliant. So whatever that means to do, start filming reels, start filming YouTube videos, and getting your message out there, getting a response, and seeing what you like and the aesthetic that you like to record with. See how you like to mold and shape your style on camera. These are all things that you can do while you're getting strong in your message. And if your message is strong, watch out. Your message will catch quickly. And if it doesn't catch quickly, then you have the opportunity to build a strong foundation that gets stronger with each video until you're the professional, you're the authority that people are coming to in your field. Now, another problem with video, perhaps maybe, well, I can't call it the biggest problem because they're all huge problems when you're considering video and all of these problems are staring you down. Like the tech, the nerves, but time has got to be one of the biggest. Oh my goodness, video takes forever. I remember when I was in film school and I was the editor on our final class project. We had taken too long to film and I spent all weekend long to edit, just breaking to go to the bathroom and eat something, maybe get a couple hours of sleep. It took forever, days and days, in fact, for the flawless film that was finally produced. But again, that was in the last century when I was in film school. Now, the tools allow us to batch process our work so that we can record a bunch of videos and then edit them all quickly at one time. And the process of batch processing makes the process so much faster and easier. I set up all of my lights and system and record everything at one time, changing real quick in between, just like I'm about to do here for the next video. Then I edit all at one time, quick, so that when I am outputting my videos, they're already done and have been done for weeks. It's hard to batch process at first as you're just getting started because refining that message is part of the process of beginning your video work. So at first I wouldn't worry so much about batch processing because you're refining what you have to say and getting any input, any little input from your audience, be it in how many views compared to another video or any responses in the comments. You're looking for engagement and you're getting an idea of what people are looking for. But first, it's totally okay to just film one video and try and get one video out a week to your platform, your preferred platform. But then once you get going, the ideas start coming quickly. You can literally shoot them out as fast as it takes to produce one video a week. You can produce 3 weeks of video in the same amount of time. Now, I'm going to get into a couple of tools that are real lifesaver, time savers for me. The first one is Descript. I'm going to link it. Descript allows me to edit video like a text document, like a Word doc. So I bring my video into Descript. It transcribes it. So now I have a transcription that I can use and send that out to my blog perhaps, or to cut it up and to use it in my social media posts. Brilliant. But then I take that transcription and I edit it, and it edits my video into these beautiful jump cuts on our talking head videos, just like this one. The time it saves to be able to edit in this way is outrageous. To not go through and listen to the video and go back and edit the audio track or the video track and then listen to it again to see if you got it right, and then to go back over and lay the text over it after you finished a video and an audio edit. Oh my gosh, it's insane. All I do is edit the text and it edits the video. I listen through it one time to catch anything, to kind of smooth over my transitions, throw some text over the entire video if I want to. Bam, it's done. And then, like I said with batch processing, I can go and export this video track to video in full. I can export it just as an audio track to my podcast. I can then take clips within it and export it as shorter videos for reels. The ability to work in video in Descript is outrageous. I've cut out 3 different apps I was using for working in video and my business and combined them all into one. Descript gives you a very ample and abundant free version where you have up to 5 hours to transcribe, which you could work in for a while and have the Descript watermark. I jumped very quickly when I realized how much I was in love with this tech to the $15 a month and cut out probably $60 worth of other apps that I was using. I will link that for you. You've got to give it a try. It's insane. You can also record your screen with Descript for how-to videos and use a combination of talking head video with the how-to screen recordings. Love Descript, lifesaver. It allows me to work in video and still have a house in order and still be able to raise my children without my hair on fire. It is amazing. I'd love you to try it and tell me, how do you like it? What do you use it for? Love to know. Now, another tool that I use, not only for video, but images, graphics, is my love, Canva. You can use free, but I love Canva Pro, and it is awesome for video. Everybody thinks of it as kind of graphics and photography, but it's actually amazing for video. They're adding an animation. There is screen recording. I created a course and created the template for the slide presentations in Canva from a template. I recorded it in Canva, had a nice little image of my video in a circle as I explained it while my slides were up on the screen. And I love combining Canva with Descript for fast editing, for logos, banners, social media posts, YouTube thumbnails, ebooks, posters, wall art that I've sold on Etsy. Oh my gosh, the list of what you can do in Canva Pro is outrageous. Love the combo. I'll link Canva Pro also. And it is also very economical, especially when these are tools for my business and I get tax write-offs on them at the end of the year. I want to talk about the emotional side of recording for video, the nerves, the stage fright. They say that public speaking is one of our greatest fears, up there with dying and moving our household. And the fear of speaking in public is true and real. Actually, it has a deep connection to our fear of death, because when speaking in public, our words could turn a whole society against us and we would be on the outskirts of society. What we say has an impact on our livelihood, on our family's safety and security, on the places that we live in life. The fear of public speaking is real. But conversely, it's more probable a video supersizing your visibility, supersizing your resources, supersizing your business, your organic traffic. Reels are king right now, and every platform on social media and YouTube gives priority to Reels. You can get your message to hundreds of more people that then feeds into your regular channels and ups your conversion. So there are very much two ways to look at doing video: the mortifying idea that we can really tank on video, or the idea that we can get better and better and better at video and really change the landscape of our business and our life. You can do one video and die inside at the way it looks and the way it sounds and the way you wander on and not clear in your message. And you can put video away and never come back to it again, and compromise every time you do a post and watch other people do video and rise above you quickly. Or you can take the opportunity of a growth mindset and choose success and keep going and learning with video. And the more you get on video, the more quickly you get accustomed to it and crave the excitement that going on video gives you when you see how much it connects you to other people. Video is a connection art. It is the art of connection, and utilizing it in your life and your business can change your life and your business. I've got a resource that will really help you with this growth mindset. It's called Success Blueprint, that helps you take a goal and pursue it and really attack it. I've used this course to put up my video practice, to get through the fears and the doubts. I tackle fear and doubt, procrastination, distraction. I tackle it all in Success Blueprint. You can find it at tiffanylee.com, and I will link that for you. All right, you stayed to the end. Thank you for that. I'm so excited that you could come along with me on making video easier. Tell me how it goes the first time you do it, and then I want to hear about your successes. I will see you next time on Think Big.